Wait, why did my... What? Spotify is freaking out. What the f... Dude. What's going on with my Spotify? Gravy in this bitch and I pull up. I'll be right back. So I fucked my soup and you may not get your bottle after waiting that long? Bro, what the fuck? How? That's fucking bananas, bro. That makes no sense. 6 people in front? What, did I just have 3 bottles? Bro, 6 bottles per store? No fucking way, man. Bro, that's some fucking dog ass shit, bro. Should we just play like a fucking a war story? Low-key, I kinda want to. But that's actually fucked, dude. That's just unfortunate. But no, it's actually good that, like, I didn't go. Because, like, I'm kinda sore, and I think I had a groin sprain yesterday when playing football, so, yeah. So need one person not to buy it, so it's like 50-50, yeah. But, wait, is it like limit 1 per customer, or can somebody buy 2? Because then it's like fucked. Like, I guarantee you it's fucked if that's the case. I'm gonna watch some YouTube right quick. Gonna eat, because I'm 1 per person. Okay, that's good. Why Moscow is designed... Wait, wait. What the fuck am I seeing here? How do I do this? Alright, hold on. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, I want to see this.
You're getting outdamaged by a fucking part-time player.
And more
when I'm full-time again, it's over. When I'm full-time, it's over.
Yeah,
Kill me.
you
Somebody
get
do it.
full time.
Somebody please do it. A how chatter, please. Multiple pipe
jump off a
bombs
bridge.
in my mailbox, please.
Think how chatters. If you kill Waltzing Kyle, we get Nick and Jen back. Think about it.
Yeah,
facts.
Think about it.
Get me, guys, please.
It's not an invitation to kill them, but I'm just saying, if you want Jen back, you know what to do.
Might need like a shield crack counter for this one.
They're zipping backside. I have no heals. 130.
That guy's one, sweet.
Nice. We were... Bro. No way. You should never visit Russia, but I did anyway. I want to say this soon.
Sorry.
No way.
This is an hour long. Stag. Hmm. Okay. Shit. So like it's super aged. That's why it's so expensive. Or not expensive. I don't know how expensive it is. But that's why it's like mm-hmm. Yeah. How expensive is it? I'd assume something like aged this long would be like, yeah. Are you of legal drinking age? Yes. Buddy not get anything. What? Okay. Whoa! Ben Riak, 30-year-old, $1,300. Cold as fuck. Told ya. 40-year-old, 5 grand. This is interesting to look at. 12-year-old, 90 bucks. Honestly, not bad. I don't know. Genuinely, I have no idea. I like the box on this one. 29-year-old, 3,700 bucks. I just like the box. Who gives a shit about the liquor? I like the box. What's it? See it? Nah. You're going for Baetons? Uh, Baetons. Can I like? Oh yeah. Oh, Blantons. Got cool. Blantons. Yeah. I see it. I see it. Got cool horse on top. Ooh. Blantons. Okay. Single barrel. You getting the barrel? But no, I like the bottle. Okay. Are you getting anything else? Thought you said you were getting something else too. It's hand selected by the province for its flavor. Hopefully stag. Oh yeah, we just looked at it. Mm-hmm. Damn. So, I know vodka's 90 proof. This is 125, basically 126 proof. Wow. Yeah, you really have to savor this. Holy fuck. So, I don't know shit about alcohol, right? So, like, when it ages, does the, proof increase? Still cheap. Yeah, relatively. I don't know whether something's cheap or not. Look it up on YouTube. What do I even look up, though? Mm. No. So then, it just enhances the flavor. That's what aging does, at least for wine. I know that's what it is for wine, right? I think, at least. But, uh... Because I know a guy who used to, like, brew his own beer, but he did that, like, every year. So, like, I don't know. Again, probably different. It absorbs the barrel flavor. Mmm, interesting. That is interesting. I am showing my screen, right? Yeah, okay. I forgot. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Maybe I just haven't had, like, super good liquor, and maybe I would like it, but I don't know, man. Is whiskey age really important? Alright, bet.
Oh my god, we're running out of aged whiskey. Build a shelter, gather your family, the end is nigh. Or is it? In fact, we have a wonderful solution called NAS Whiskey. No, it's not a smaller version of NASA or one of the greatest MCs that feuded with Jay-Z. NAS stands for No Age Statement, which means the bottle doesn't say how old the whiskey is, nor does it care. Ditch the age and save the world. At least until that sweet booze sitting in barrels right now reaches its age. Age ain't everything. If anything, NAS whiskeys are more fun because distilleries can experiment. So, are we saying NAS is better and age is just a hoax? Well, yay and nay. Age does affect the taste, but when age isn't the alpha and omega, the whiskey magicians can make incredible blends, and instead of focusing on age, they put more work into things such as flavor, color, and technique. For example, Macallan's 1824 series boasts with flamboyant colors like gold, amber, sienna, and ruby. And they are all possible because malts of various ages can be blended in a no-age statement expression. By the way, the whiskey is obviously not 194 years old. 1824 is the year Macallan was established. Then there's the Talisker Storm, a warm and smoky sailor of a scotch that focuses on its origin, the Isle of Skye. Let's be honest, who cares how old Matthew McConaughey is? We know he's from Texas and that he's all right. And let's not forget the liquid enigma, Glenlivet's Alpha, hidden in an opaque bottle. It's basically like a blind date with a whiskey. All you know is it's been bottled at 50%, while it's up to you to explore its character. So if we're not asking ladies about their age, we should extend that courtesy to whiskeys too. NAS whiskeys are gaining in popularity, and rightfully so. A 25-year-old whiskey may sound cool, but there are much more exciting things to focus on than just age. Remember, Doc Brown was old and wise, but it was Marty McFly who rocked that hoverboard and invented rock and roll.
Okay, so NAS whiskey is just whiskey without an age that can be experimented with, and like whiskey, like, yeah, okay, like different ingredients, different different ingredients, different Papa John's, that type beat. So really, whiskey is just pizza. Different. I want to figure out what it is. Yeah, okay. Okay. What is it? They like always do this, bro. Fuck. Okay, I need fucking Papa John ad. Hold on. Papa John's YouTube. There we go. I want an ad. Oh, the shakaroni.
Shakaroni is back. The extra.
Bro. Do we need to find like an old fucking... Are you shitting me, bro? Did Papa John's just get rid of all their fucking ads? It can't be, bro. What? Okay, that's image. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John. That's what it is, bro. Or, I swear at one point it was like different ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's, or some shit like that. But I guess it was better ingredients. It was always. Logging in, SGO, we're looking at pizza. So, like, we're already locked in. Nah, dude, we're actually talking about whiskey. And, like, we just watched this video about how whiskey is, like, made and shit. So, like, yeah, dude, we're locked. And, so NAS whiskey, that basically just means whiskey that isn't aged, so to speak. So I said whiskey is like pizza, because different ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's type shit. Locked and loaded, yeah. So yeah, whiskey is really just pizza, when we like boil it down.
Along the banks of the Kentucky River, at the award-winning Buffalo...
No, I'm not making my own whiskey. So, damn, you know, the other guy in chat. He's standing in line right now for whiskey. And, apparently it's nice and cold. And, yeah.
Buffalo Trace Distillery. Barrels of Blanton's Kentucky Straight Bourbon whiskey are aging gracefully, waiting for the precise moment when the bourbon inside reaches peak maturity. This bourbon is bottled one barrel at a time, only when the taste matches the uncompromising standards set by Colonel Blanton himself nearly a century ago. Crafted at Buffalo Trace Distillery, Blanton's is the original single-barrel bourbon, and this iconic bottle is sought after by bourbon connoisseurs around the world. Blanton's was created in 1984 when
Should have gotten here an hour early? Yeah, dude.
Master distiller Elmer T. Lee set out to craft a premium bourbon that would take the market by storm. Nearing the end of his illustrious career, Elmer reflected on his early days when he worked under the legendary Colonel Albert E. Blanton. Elmer remembered that when Colonel Blanton would entertain dignitaries, he would handpick honey barrels from the center cut of Warehouse H and have that bourbon bottled one barrel at a time. So Elmer introduced the world's first single-barrel bourbon, revolutionizing the industry. This radical concept of single-barrel bourbon was a major breakthrough in the premiumization of bourbon. As a tribute to Colonel Blanton's old tradition, Elmer decided to name his new bourbon Blanton's Single Barrel. Blanton's bourbon was created by Elmer T. Lee's innovative spirit and his desire to showcase how wonderful bourbon could be. And the rest is history. To be called bourbon, this spirit must meet specific standards set by the United States federal government.
Dude, by the way, fucking, you learn a lot about time management when, like, you live in a city. Because, like, for me, last Wednesday I had a dentist appointment, and, and I looked on my phone and it said that, I could get there in an hour, right? Hour and 4 minutes. So I left like 20 minutes early, right? Because traffic, whatnot, right? It is what it is, like, whatever. Just to play it safe, right? And it turns out I was still 20 minutes late, bro, to my dentist appointment. That was like an hour away. I left an hour and 20 minutes beforehand, but because rush hour was like horrible, like I was still 20 minutes late, and they didn't do anything, bro. I was a little bit pissed, but I understood. Like, that's on me. I was late. So, like, now, next Monday, I have to go back and actually do that. I have some kind of operation I have to do. Nothing major, just, they're gonna fill in some gaps, and, yeah, dude, gonna go from there. And, so yeah, maybe this time I'll leave, like, 30 minutes to 40 minutes before, And to be fair, I don't think I left like 20 minutes early. I was trying to leave 20 minutes early, but I think I actually left like my way to uni is like 30 minutes if it goes well, but bad traffic and all can go up to an hour and 30. Holy fuck, dude. Yeah, so like my way to uni, for the most part, it's pretty consistent because I leave pretty early. I have to leave here at around, uh, I have to leave here at around 7:30 because oh wait, no, not 7:30. 8:30. I wake up at 7:30. Um, and yeah, I leave at around 8:30 just to give myself that hour to get to uni. And it usually takes 40 minutes to get there. So sometimes I'll be very early. Like I'll show up at 9, right? If I get on the buses and stuff super quickly. Um, or sometimes I'll actually like get there like 10 minutes before class has to start, so like 9:20. So it's like, ah. And then there was one time I was late because my bus it just didn't show up, right? Usually we have buses that run like pretty consistently, but bro, this bus just didn't show up at all. It was horrible, man. It was absolutely horrible. I was waiting there for close to 30 minutes and my bus just didn't show up. I was like, God damn it. And so I was late for like a test. So like that was pretty awful. But whatever, right? I was only late by 5 minutes. See, life is crazy sometimes, and I live close to the main city. Yeah, no, I live like... So, how St. Petersburg is divided? I'll show you. And this always fucks, like, me up, because there's also a place in Florida. Okay, so, like, take a look. Maps, right? Alright. So, we got St. Petersburg, right? 2 hours to go. Jesus Christ, bro. 40 minutes for the train, and it didn't even go to the station I needed to go. Bro, that is fucking awful. Like, actually. Okay, so, like, here we go. St. Petersburg is basically a bunch of little islands. Kinda. Not really. I guess you got, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, something like that. So my uni is, like, down here. Somewhere. Let me see. Oh, wait, is this my uni? Yeah. This is my uni right here. So, like, that's my uni, right? And let's see. I'll just say I live here, right? So I have to take, like, a bus all the way to here. Where's Mariinsky Theater? Mariinsky Theater. Where is this fucking building? Is that... No? Where the fuck is it? Okay, it's like around here. It's on the map, bro. So like, yeah. And then, let me come visit you right quick. Yeah, dude. You'll have to go to Istanbul to take the flight there, but yeah. Come on in, broski. Nah, that would be funny as fuck, though. I'm just in class, and you just pop into my classroom and be like, yo, what's up, bro? Just You'll come with your own yacht. Nah, you're right. I mean, here's literally a port, so, like, go for it, dog. I don't know if, like, there's a marina here. I know, like, it's a shipyard, so... But, yeah, but yeah, dude, they, like, switched up my bus. And so, like, I couldn't... Oh, what's it called? So, like, you know the stop, like a bus stop, right? So, when I first started my uni, there was always, like, 2 buses that would go to, like, my university. And so, like, it was pretty quick, right? I would, wait for one or the other bus, right? But recently they changed the route of one of the buses. So, like, now only one of the buses go to my, like only one of the buses go to my my bus stop, and the other one goes to like a nearby stop. So, yeah. And I guess on that specific day, it just didn't show up. Like, it would always say 12 minutes, and then it would increase by 10. And then it would decrease, and then increase. Decrease, increase, and I was like, okay, fuck it. I'm just going to another bus stop, right? And so I walked over, and yeah. Eventually I made my way over it, but yeah. Nah. It was pretty crazy, actually.
First and foremost, it has to be made in the United States, making bourbon America's only native spirit. The mash bill must be comprised of at least 51% corn. It must be distilled to no more than 160 proof, entered into the barrel at no more than 125 proof, and bottled at no less than 80 proof. The barrel is crucial to the character of the bourbon. Bourbon must be aged in new, charred oak barrels, an important distinction from other barrel-aged spirits, like Scotch, other whiskeys, and rum, which are typically aged in used barrels. Lastly, bourbon cannot contain any added flavoring, coloring, or other additives. In its simplest form, bourbon is a product of time and Mother Nature. It's often said that bourbon gets nearly 3/4 of its flavor from the oak. As the seasons change, temperatures rise and fall, and the bourbon interacts with the oak, imparting a signature flavor that has come to be desired around the world. Now, let's take a look at the distilling process. First, we source grains from local farmers. For Blanton's, we use a mash bill that requires 3 different types of grains: corn, rye, and malted barley. The water we use comes from the Kentucky River and other local sources. The water in Kentucky is important because it sits on a bed of limestone, which contributes to better tasting bourbon. According to master distiller Harlan Wheatley, the primary reason is that limestone adds nutrients like magnesium and calcium that yeast needs to thrive. It is this water that makes Kentucky the perfect place to make bourbon, raise racehorses, and grow corn. Once we have sourced the grains, we mill them on site and add them to boiling water in large capacity pressure cookers. We cook the cornmeal for about an hour and add rye as it cools. We add the malted barley last, which creates a sweet mash. This mixture is now ready for fermentation. The first thing that is added to the fermentation tanks is a little bit of mash. We call this sour mash.
Bro, that shit does not look tasty.
When this bit is added to the sweet mash, we then add yeast to the mash and let it ferment for 3 to 5 days. When the mash is
Okay. I figured that they would use yeast.
about 7.5%
It's kinda, yeah, I don't know.
alcohol, it is ready to distill. When the mash goes into the still, it meets steam, which causes the alcohol to vaporize and condense into a 120 proof liquid of grain alcohol. The grain alcohol is then distilled again in a doubler, up to 135 proof. The doubler creates a clear whiskey called White Dog that is now ready for barrel aging. What begins as a high corn, high rye mash bill is distilled twice and enters the barrel at the legal max of 125 proof. By law, the American oak barrels we use have never been used before. We use a number 4 char on our barrels to capture the rich flavors of the oak.
Wait, they said by law. So, like, are they not allowed to reuse the barrels? I mean, I know they said that earlier. So, like, well, that's part of the reason it's so expensive.
The color and much of the flavor.
It's kind of interesting that they can't reuse it, though. Like, I get it, some of the flavor is gone, and that's probably why they don't reuse it, but, yeah.
Bourbon comes from the caramelized sugars in the charred oak. Once the barrels are filled, they are ready for aging in warehouse age, which is steam heated to ensure maturation is continuous. This is a major difference from Scotch whiskey, which goes dormant during the colder months of the year. Blanton's is aged in the historic warehouse age. Built shortly after the repeal